Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Bada bing, bada sing. Boom, there he is. Okay, guys. Gotta make sure all green lights are go. We got to turn the phone down, silence the phone. All right, guys. So we got Ron is in the house. This guy right here, he's my buddy. He's a good bloke. He's a great bloke. He's an awesome bloke. And I appreciate you guys over there in the UK, United Kingdom, you guys teaching me some of your words. I've been learning some of your guys' slang. And Ron, I don't know if you know this, but we've been, Paul J. and I think, what's his name? Monkey Runner 82, Beverly. There's another gal. I want to say, I should have him written down here. You guys have been so fantastic. I've been meeting a lot. There he is, guys. You were just talking about this guy, Kevin. Kevin on the go. Hi, matey. You're up late. Yep, I'm having me a little bit of tea. What's that other gal's name? You know what? So those guys are so awesome, Gavin. And I wanted to come up on here and just, you guys can hear me loud and clear, I assume. I assume that you guys can hear me. So we have Beverly, Monkey Runner, 82, Paul J, Music and Fun, etc., Ron, Gavin on the go. And I know there's somebody else in there. What I should do is go on my channel and find out. Anyways, you guys are just so fantastic. The people from the UK are phenomenal. And geez, I just can't say enough good things about you guys. I can hear you loud and clear. All right. Oh, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to do this. We're going to go here. We're going to drop this link. Gavin, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Let's see. I'll put that in here. This here is Operation Project Plain Sight. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here at the link, pin it up here at the top. And we're just trying to reach more people. This is Keith. You guys know Agent K, Big Kahuna 52. He's up there at the top. I just pinned that up there. So what that is, it's a virtual billboard, guys. It just floats into the abyss. And anybody that knows about network marketing, we're always talking about it on the channel. It's about TTP, talk to people. And if that doesn't work, TTMP, talk to more people. It's all about people. So whenever I'm out and I'm always networking and stuff. So here's a bunch of, give somebody a card. Hey, here's a buzz. So yeah, we got these guys. Cory's, yeah, you guys, Dazzling Donnie's going to be making a comeback. He just called. He's been on tour with Tammy Why Not, and he's going to be coming back here next week. And so there's my business card. I always There's an old saying in marketing, and that is if you throw enough rice on the wall, some of it will stick. But Gavin, I've been talking a lot about you, and you flipped the switch and you said that's it. Okay, disgust is a negative word, but it can have a positive effect on your life. You said that's it, and you're going to do something about it. And you realized how the game was played, and you're like, from here on out, now we're going live. And some of your cats, I was on Monkey Runner. That's a funny channel name, guys. Sweet guy too. And he was live. I happened to be on his live, and he said, he said I inspired him, So and that's awesome. You guys inspire me to, I'm talking to everybody. It keeps telling them just plug and play, go live. That's all you can do. All right, so that's what you got to do, guys. Just hit the button, go live. Natalie goes live. She's in the house. Natalie Nicole's ASMR. Let's run through the roster here. This is our chat, guys. Without the chat, there is no live. If anybody's ever went live and nobody ever showed up, I've done that several times, a few times, more than three. And it's fun. It's a fun experience. I'm sure Gavin's had that happen. But we got Ron from the UK is in the house. Gavin, hi, matey. Okay, you're up late. And we got Music and Fun, etc. Everyone, good morning. This guy, Music and Fun, etc., and we go way back. This guy is very special to me. He knew way back when I gave him one of the early shout outs. And, he's been an inspiration to me. I just went over there and consumed his channel here, and I'm all up to date on all the new stuff. Adrian, I like what you're doing with the singing jokes. That's kind of funny. You cracked me up, man. All right, so Big Kahuna 52 is in the house. Well, just be able to listen for like the next 10 minutes, and then we'll participate. Wonderful. Guys, this right here, he's sporting the emerald. Keith is a very special guy. Everybody knows the whole story when I got abducted by the alien. And it's a true. Why would I lie about stuff I make up, guys? And I was going to quit. I'd been defeated. I do highly. You know what we could do? How about on this live stream? Because it's all about if you want to be so you want to be a YouTuber and you're probably looking for some subscribers. Well, Gavin's got a story to tell, and everybody's story is a potential bestseller. Music and Fun, etc. is going to have quite a story. Ron has got a story. Natalie will have a story. Julie, there's Julie. We were just saying, we are just talking about you, Julie. So Keith is a good guy. Yes, he is. MC Donnie. Yeah, you guys. Donnie does have a rap song, and it was his hit single called "I Want to Be a Hero and Not a Zero." I don't know if you guys have heard that. It's on the channel. I wish that you guys should just do a deep dive on the channel. That's okay. Just kidding. So Julie Pretty is in the house. Very nice. Okay, very good to see you. And then, so Natalie is up early, right? Just about to clock in for work. There you go, making that money, cash money. See, the only people make money work in a mint. Everybody else earns it. So the operative word, the key word there would be to earn. You know, earning is that's the magic word. How do I earn money? Well, it's not rocket science, guys. Anybody can do it. I'm actually working from the government monitoring live streams for MI6. I'm cahoots with the alien abduction team. Okay, Kevin. Kevin, I tell you what, man, you're a funny guy. I told you since the cat and picking beginning. I said that you had the gift of gab, and one of these days I'd like to catch your radio show. Uh, that last time when we were talking, Gavin and I. We go way back too, guys. There'd be many nights that I'd be up late. Ron too. Ron knows. I just watched. He had a little festival. He went to a carnival, and that brought back a lot of memories for me. I used to love the carnival when I was a kid. But yeah, Gavin. I used to stay up late at night. We'd listen to Gavin's playlist. A very talented musician, very gifted, and he kind of realized that's what you do. Even me with magic, guys. You know, I mean, if I just did magic on here every day, I'd be out of material. And even if I told jokes for 8 hours a day, you know, that's going to get old. So you need something. You need a gimmick. You need you need something that you can talk about. So one of the things I'm doing is trying to help everybody else build a community. So guys, right now I should have put Operation Project Plain Sight, which you see the link up in the top of the chat there. Anybody that is watching this on the replay or anybody that's coming in here, we got 16 eyeballs in here, 8 cats. So we're just trying to drive more people to Keith's video. He's only got one video on there. There's no sound on it. So you can just leave a comment in the comment section on that video, and we're gaining traction. More people are doing that, and it's really just it's like a billboard. It's a virtual billboard. Everybody knows that if you're out there and there's magazine racks all around town, guys. You go to get gas, I throw a couple of these business cards, right? If I go to the grocery store, there's a shopping cart. Boom. I used to talk. One guy, his name was Stan, way back when. Every time he went to the grocery store, he'd always park as far as away from as far as he could from the entrance and tag all the cars. Now I don't like doing that. He put a card underneath the windshield wiper. That's a little invasive. That's a little too intrusive. I don't do that. But he's the one that taught me about marketing. He said, "Cory, look at your car out there. See that? Mine's working for me. He had mylar window coverings all over his car." Ron does that when he goes to the car shows. He puts a little 8 by 10 sheet of paper up there and said, "I have a YouTube channel." So, and he's gaining more subscribers because he's out at the car shows. He's becoming famous. People see him; they know who he is. And hey, Joe, there goes a wagon load of monkeys. Just a minute, guys. So yeah, it's you know what you're out there. Geez, did we just lose 8 eyeballs by doing that? I hope not. What the heck happened there? Okay, Gavin, me and you both have enabled a lot of growth for other people on YouTube. Diversity and multiply. I used to work in advertising and media. Action, reaction, call to action. Yeah, that's right. Action, reaction, call to action. Well, when I was marketing my business on radio, it really wasn't the best format to be advertised. How do you do magic on radio? So yeah, we were doing mentalism stuff. We were doing skits of mentalism on radio, but we more mainly use it as a bartering tool. and we had a lot of prestige because we had access to the radio. We had a board operator, so we would go in there, and that's what we would do. We would feature companies and organizations and businesses, and we put them on the. We bring them on the radio show, and it just worked. But we had to pay for that. I know a lot of us. We get discouraged. We're on YouTube, but it's like, do they charge you for any of this? Any of the bells and whistles for the chat, for the options, for the format, for the storage? For the opportunity, for any they don't charge you. So it's if you want to get it deeper into it and pay for some of the bells and whistles, you can. But for the most part, we need to. What I've found is we just got to stay optimistic about what we're doing, and slow and steady wins the race. It's not a sprint; it is a marathon. So now, when I first got into becoming a YouTuber, did I have any idea what it was all about? I had no idea what I was getting involved in. And had I knew what I was getting involved in, I probably would not have signed up. That's just the truth. But now I'm here. Now I'm in too deep now, so I might as well keep going. But anyway, so Natalie's getting ready to go to work. She's getting ready to make some money. And music and fun, etc. I tell you what, I had a few good laughs off of you. Uh, uh, Music and fun, etc. He ain't afraid to teeter totter on the edge. Sometimes I think those jokes are really funny. I don't tell them because I'm scared, but it's all good. Anyway, so I thought I did call Keith this morning, and he was just waking up. So everybody knows that Keith has been laying low. His bed sags. But have you guys, everybody that's in here? I think Ron has music and fun, etc. has. I'm not sure if Gavin has. Just ask that you guys put your name on the list. It's a billboard. Leave a comment, and then that way, because we're going to keep pushing it. Immediately after this video is over, I'm going to pin that Keith's YouTube short for the Operation Project Plain Sight to the bottom of this, and we're just going to keep encouraging people to visit Keith's video and leave a comment, and then it's just that way everybody has the potential there to gain more subscribers. Okay, I'm present. Hello to everybody. All right, Keith. So how's it going this morning? Everything good? All right. So Keith is in the house and he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Did you guys know that Keith only slept in once in his life? And that was the day the rooster had laryngitis, I believe. Keith is an early riser. I'm from the old school that you'll never get up at the crack of noon and win. So I do my best work. I'm a night owl. Uh, um, Gavin on the Go has accused me of being a vampire, but I love the nighttime because there's no deliveries. There's no, you know, they come by to pick up the trash on Mondays. We got the recycle guys and the other trash company. It's a cul-de-sac where they got UPS, FedEx, the mailman, barking dogs, landscapers. You know, you can come on here at nighttime. Everybody's sleeping, and I just like this is a very nice time. I love the evening, and I'm just a night owl. So, do you know what you get when you cross an owl and a skunk? That's an animal that stinks, but it doesn't give a hoot. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I'm the only guy in Vegas that wears a rented hat. Yeah. So you know what? You guys, Julie and Gavin, you guys are over there. Have a real nice little tight community. You're doing some good things. So that's what when you start seeing cross pollinating of communities. That's why Gavin's back over here. He's back on the scene. So I do need to get over there to see Julie, but I've been over there watching some of you guys. That's probably what we all need to do. Remember this strategy? I was telling Natalie about this, and I was telling Gavin about this. That you got to remember that YouTube. If you're like, this is really important strategy, guys. Say that you're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, okay, and you keep pushing it, right? Well, you got to be known, man. You got to put yourself out there, right? You have to ASK to GET. So what you do is you go on to YouTube and you type into the search engine. It's a YouTube is a search engine. So just type in there. I used to type in there jokes, dad jokes, and I'd filter by last hour and find the new people that are putting up jokes. Okay, they come right out and they're like, oh wow. You find all kinds of new channels. Leave a comment, subscribe to their channel, go on about your business. So I don't care what niche it is. That's a great niche. And a lot of people, the strategy that they use, they'll take a YouTuber that's got hundreds of thousands of views that are in their niche, and they come out with a video and they leave a little comment on it. It's like you're going to ride on the coattails off of their success. They've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They get a lot of views, and a lot of people will interact with those comments. So it's just, the more you put out there, that's what it is. And you know what I need to do. I told everybody June is looks like it's going to end up being a pretty busy month for me. Much busier than I really truly want to be. I'm ready. I haven't really had a break since September. I've been going so strong. So I always like the summertime when it gets hot. I get to take a break. So July and August, September is going to quiet down, and that'll be good. How come in life? Let's see. Hi, Keith. Okay, hello, Gavin. Just Keith. He's kicking. He's kicking. He's kicking that tail. That's right. He is, man. Gavin has become a machine. Thanks, Keith. How come in life it always seems like I'm the person paying out cash, but seldom receive it? Yeah, right. Well, hey, can I tell you what happened to me? You guys want to hear the little story? Bless this girl's heart, man. It was really late, and I said, you know what? I'm a little bit hungry, so I was going to go up to a taco little shop. We got a shop up there. It's open 24 hours. I just want to get out. It's so cool. Nobody out. Everybody's sleeping. And so I decided against that for whatever reason, and I went down, to 7-Eleven. We have 7-Elevens here. I don't know if you know if there's a 7-Eleven that are within probably 5 blocks of each other. They're going to rename them 1422s. Because you got 7-Eleven, 7 and 7 is 14, and 11 is 22. So they're going to call them 1422s. There's a joke in there, but anyway, so I went down there, and they have little salads. I thought I'd just get a little something, maybe a little ham sandwich, half of a ham sandwich or something. But this little gal, she came around the corner, and she scared me. But we get to talking to her, and she's a little elderly lady, and she got to talking about a book that she wrote. I guess she had a book that was ghostwritten, and I said, "Wow." She goes, "I got one in the car. You want to buy?" I said, "Sure, I'll buy it." So I bought her book, and I'm gonna read it. She's got a real story to tell, but I mean, you got to applaud her. She's working, and she's promoting her craft. So I even said, "Hey, if I'm gonna buy it, you got to sign it." So I know how that feels. But that was wonderful. And you know what? She would have never guessed. If she would have never asked, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But she asked, and so I bought it. Let's see. Gavin on the go. I'm working on a comedy film. YouTube live streams are a great source of material for script writing. There are some real characters, but like you, I'll have to play them all. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Do you guys remember a guy by the name of I want to say it was the Phil Henry Show? I've heard him on radio, and this guy, anybody, it's on radio, so you can't really see what's going on, and he can be like five people, having he's doing it live, and he can just change his tone or his voice in a second. And so he'll be the guy that's on the panel. He's the host, and then he'll have somebody calling in. He's that caller. He'll have somebody else in the studio. I don't know if you guys ever heard him, the Phil Henry Show. The guy's magnificent. He's really amazing. LOL, Ron. Yes, sometimes you are the statue, but sometimes you are the pigeon. Yeah, that's right. Well, Keith is he's a lot like me. I used to I've learned how to I've toned my generosity down some. I'm too nice when I go out, so that's my kryptonite, and I'm probably too nice for my own good. But it's served me well in business. Sometimes man eats the bear, and sometimes the bear eats the man. Does a man eat bear? Now I know for a fact that I had a guy ask me one time. He goes, "Cory, have you ever hunted a bear in the woods?" I said, "No, but I've went fishing in my shorts, but I never hunted a bear in the woods." Do you guys get that joke? Bear in the woods. Guy thought he was maybe hunting bear with no clothes on. So we thought it's 5 a.m. here, and we know in the UK that I believe that is going to be 1 in the afternoon. So it's daytime. But do you guys like that strategy? We're going to keep pumping it. It's over there in the chat. If I go this way, the hand disappears. But behind the chat, I should have put Operation Project Plain Sight up there. Anyways, that quick link, you can trust it, it's valid. I put it up there. And look for that down below in the comment section. I'll put on there Operation Project Plain Sight. We do ask that you do leave a comment so people can find you. We're going to be driving people to that. So if you're on that little roster, it's a billboard. All right. Is my hat on crooked? What the furry flying fox? It's a felt head. I just felt it. Geez, look at that, guys. We've been on here 20 minutes already. That's a flash joke. Yeah, that is a flash joke. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I've said it to everybody too before. You know what? Even just putting this is really what YouTube is. I don't know in the years ago if it was any easier. I don't think that YouTube has gotten it easier. A lot of people talk YouTube being on easy mode, but for the most part, there's just I don't know how many millions of Adrian might know how many millions and millions and millions of videos are being uploaded every. I mean, hour, right? I think there's probably millions of videos that are being uploaded every couple few hours. And so that's the joy of it, guys. When you put out a new video, it's going to get X amount of impressions, and if you don't have a very high click rate, you're not going to get that many views, and then it's going to get thrown on the scrap heap. But what I've seen from the live streams on the average really just depends on the click through rate, but they get about 2,500 impressions over time. It's a slow process. Where your other videos, a lot of times, if you go look in your analytics to see how many impressions you got, a lot of times, they'll test it with about 5,000 impressions. And if you got like a 2% click through rate, you do the math. What's 2% of 5,000 impressions? And if it's not performing very well, they won't promote it. Why should they promote it? It's just taking up space, taking up real estate. And so you can't blame them for that. It's all about the money. Cory, you just watched my video. Did you like my new hat? Yeah, I saw that with the ears, whatever that thing. Yeah, very silly. I liked. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a slacker, Ron, and everybody knows that. When I click on one of your guys' videos, I watch the whole thing. But Ron's doing a lot of stuff. If you guys want to go over there and watch some fire dancers, I think he was probably hiding out like the paparazzi in his little van, filming some fire dancers. I don't even think they knew they were being videotaped. But this one video that I just watched, he's going to chop it up into multiple segments there. But yeah, it brought back a lot of memories of the carnival. I was really a big fan of the carnival when the carnival came to town. Wasn't so much really about the rides. I think it was the cotton candy and the corn dogs and um, I don't know what about the circus and the clowns and the magicians and stuff. I just always been a big fan of it. So it reminded me when we were kids, we'd come out to Vegas and that's where we used to go. Circus, Hotel and Casino. It was had a big clown out there. And at the top, it was called the Big Top at the Circus, Hotel and Casino. It was a midway for kids. And so me and my brother used to go up there. We placed to play arcade games and they had all where you could win all the prizes and stuff. And we started that when I was 7 years old and accidentally stumbled onto a magic shop when I was seven. And that went on for about 10 years. When I was 17, I moved out here and I've been doing magic ever since. So my whole life, I mean, I've been doing it now professionally for well over 25 years and my life is just a party. That's all it is. I mean, wherever there's an event, if it's a birthday, a family reunion, um, a wedding, a bachelor party, an event, anything. So it's just been one big party. We got 10 eyeballs in here, guys. So yeah, I don't know what you give for that hat. I've seen Ron. I've seen better lids on garbage cans with that hat. I don't know what you paid for it, but also too, you know what? I did like it the way you're mixing it up with the music. Um, I like the music that you play. Two cannibals are eating a clown, and one says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" Yeah, right. I always that's I work in the restaurants and stuff too. I do parties in restaurants, and that's one of my. I always like that joke. Do you guys know how you tell if the clown is a chef? If the food tastes funny. So that's always a good one. LOL, Gavin. Music and fun, etc. Now, you know what? I have to apologize, Adrian. I didn't know as I'd kind of fallen behind there on your YouTube shorts. I haven't been over there in a minute. I haven't uploaded any YouTube shorts in quite some time. But yeah, you're singing. You got the AIs that are singing the jokes. I think that's hilarious, man. I think that's very clever. We got some of Adrian's videos up on the community tab, and he's pulled some scripts and some stuff from the chat and made songs about it. So, Adrian, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, and another one, the good things, even Gavin on the go, he'll vouch for me on this, and Ron will too, and anybody that does live streams. You may not get as many impressions on a live stream, okay, but Ron, ask Ron how long it takes to just ask him how long it takes to edit a 45-minute video. Okay, it takes hours. Or if you go live, if you're trying to get watch hours, because if you get after you get the 1,000, you're probably going to want after you get the 1,000 subscribers, you're going to want to get the 4,000 hours. So look at that, plug in, boom, you're in here for 25 minutes. Um, it's pretty easy to do. That is okay, Corey. Pleased you like them. I have not posted for about a week. Need to get back into it. Yeah. Well, I think so too. There's not real big money to be made in the YouTube shorts, but really the truth be told, that they're almost like a little flyer. You give people a little sample of what you do. So especially if you're on point and you stay topical, stay within your niche. Like with me, I always tell the jokes. So if not saying that every time you do a YouTube short that people are going to go come visit your channel, but if they do, they're going to like what they see because if you're telling jokes and you've got jokes on your channel, they're going to like that. Now, I think that they will give you live streams. Really, they're not for everybody. I think that especially if you have a creator that you like and you want to follow, you can learn a lot more about them in real time because you get it's not 15, 20 seconds or a 3-minute video. You can spend a chunk of time with them. And where else on YouTube? This is the future, guys, of TV, right? The YouTube is the future, whether you believe it or not. Because where else can you interact with somebody that's on TV? All right, you can't do that on your regular sitcoms. So it's pretty genius if you think about it. We all, truth be told, most of us probably got involved in this too late. But I always ask when I'm out, if I go to a burger place or something late at night and see the younger kids, I ask them about, hey, is YouTube going to? Oh yeah, YouTube's going to be around. So it's not going to. There's more platforms that are out there. Um, I've never been on them. I think Rumble or TikTok. Isn't there a few of those other streaming services? But I've never been on them. Let's see. Two cannibals sat at a campfire, and your wife makes a great roast, says the first cannibal. Yeah, says the second guy. I'm really gonna miss her. it's, gotta have a few good cannibal jokes. I put this hat on. It's like, what the hey? What do you think? I'm really thinking about buying this hat, guys. Really, to be honest with you. Another good one, Gavin. Yeah, Gavin. I tell you what, if I had his material, I'd be going places. And truth be told, guys, anybody that comes in here that watches the replay, do I need to go in there and drop everybody's link? Should I do it, guys? Well, we can wait till we're getting closer to the end. Um, Keith, okay. I'm laughing out loud to all the jokes. This is my one time posting. Are you serial? He's laughing out loud to all the jokes. Well, you heard the burst of silence. Comedy's in my blood. I just wish it was in my act. I say, who booked this audience? Is this an audience or a jury? Is this an audience of owls? Nobody gives a hoot. Jokes could be worse. They could be mine. Pick out the jokes you like. I'll tell them twice. If you're ever out, guys, and you tell that, like Ron, you know what, Ron, when you're out there walking around that carnival and you came across that lady that was drawing that cat, that was a gorgeous cat. All right. It was like this, I don't know what you would call it. Not a mural. It was like I don't know what they were doing. Like, they had it all roped off, and she had painted this big cat. And I would have right there. I would have told my favorite go-to cat joke. And if you have 10 cats in a boat and one cat jumps out of the boat, how many cats are left in the boat? And that would be zero because they're all copycats. That one usually gets a laugh. I like that one, but it's topical, guys. Like, y- if you got something that's on point and it's in real time, it always works. Well, I tell you, yeah, it's we do have we got 5 cats in here and we got 10 eyeballs, and we keep telling everybody that we want you guys to do all the eyeball and your eyeballs can eyeball. So, Ron, graffiti or street art? Yeah, I guess it would be called street art. That's very talented. Um, Ron is out there, guys. He's really making it happen. He really is. He's doing a good job. I find your videos relaxing, especially because I'm always out and I'm always ambushed, and I'm in real like chaotic atmospheres with a lot of stress. So Ron's videos are a good way for me to decompress. Anyways, guys, yeah, I really wish we did a that last stream that we did. We did a poll, and Streamyard. It's amazing to me. I thought everybody was really on the YouTube wagon. They're like, yeah, just they liked it better when we stream on YouTube. And then we did a poll, and lo and behold, everybody seems like they're tilting and leaning into the favor of Streamyard. So before they used to like YouTube, now they want Streamyard. So, Gavin, how many magicians does it take to change a light bulb? Depends on what you want to change it into. Yeah, that's good. Gavin, you're don't forget about the little people when you make it big. I know you're one of those guys. Okay, you're coming in here and you're patronizing us, and we already know. Look what happened. Look what Ron did. I mean, he went up there 2,500 feet and went past me. And we want Gavin. I looked at Gavin's channel. I want to say now that I forget what it was. Was it? You've come up a little bit. But I'll tell you what, though, guys, because I always brag up Adrian, Music Fun, etc., because there is no quit in this guy. He doesn't quit. When I quit smoking, I called my dad. I said, "Dad, I quit smoking." He said, "You quitter? How are you ever going to get ahead if you quit, guys?" And there's no shame. Even Gavin, he quit a couple times. I quit a few times. It was Keith. It's all I can blame this on Keith. He's the one that got me back. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Keith. In politics, they keep doing polls till they get the answer they want. Yeah, that's right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do another. Should we put a poll up there, guys? Could probably do it. Let's see. Boom. Do we want to do that, guys? We just, that really wasn't the goal. I could probably do it here. Let's see. Boom. We can start a poll. Let's see. Which do you like better? WAICH. Which do you like better? BETTER. We put a little question mark on there. Which do you like better? YouTube. Put that for YOUTUBE or StreamYard. StreamYard, I believe, is 2 words. YouTube or StreamYard. Which do you like better? What do we do, guys? Can we do that? Can we start the poll? That's all right, isn't it, guys? I like, if you're going to be on for any length of time, um, Gavin's when he live streams, he freestyles. He'll be cooking something, or he'll go on a walk or whatever. But I'm anchored in here. I got a little tripod, okay, with my face cam. Does anybody want to see my face cam? You guys know what I'm using? You guys want to know any of that stuff? Let's see. What do you get if you cross? He's into the jokes now. What do you what do you get if you cross a chicken with a parrot? Foul language. Yeah, that's right. You know a good parrot joke? is did you guys hear about that on the news? That guy, he has a 400-pound parrot, and it talks. And what it says is, Paulie want a cracker now. Is that funny, guys? All right, let me get that for you guys. Hold on a minute here. Hold on, a mule kicking Mississippi minutes right over here. So yeah, this is not a sponsor, guys. Not a sponsor. Oh, and I got to tell you guys something else here. This is the face cam, the Elgato Full HD, low latency Elgato prime lens face cam. It's easy, guys. It was a miracle. I started out using the Logitech C920. Had a lot of issues with that. Apparently, there's software you can download to make that more robust, I guess. But this thing here is you just you plug and you play. And look at that. I stay focused. If I go over here, I don't even know if it's the best quality, but it works. So I'm very happy with it, guys. The face cam. But I think it was about 129 bucks. Also, guys, just so that you know, okay, everybody knows, like with the YouTube channel, like as soon as this live, we always keep talking about this, okay? But when this live stream is over, okay, this video could take up to 10 hours, 20 hours, okay, for it to render, for it to, it's got a process, it goes through a processing. Once it's done, okay, then they'll allow you to put like end screens and stuff on it, okay? So during that time, you can't really do anything with it. Now, what I have set up is in my defaults, I have mid-roll ads off. I've got them. That's a default. So when this thing is finished and it goes to publish, when I'm sleeping, that default, the box is always checked for mid-roll ads. So if you watch this video within the first 10 hours, you're only going to see one commercial at the front and maybe one at the end. If you wait, it really depends, because I always have to go in there and physically remove it, okay? Because I've been inspired by this gal that I watch that lives on the edge of Death Valley. She's a big channel, massive. And Ron will tell you, Ron, he gets upset when he starts seeing ads. He does not like ads. And Keith, um, he pays for premium, so he doesn't get ads. But some of us, they bother me too. So one commercial at the beginning, everybody expects that, because guys, the channels are not even monetized. If your channel is worthy and have somebody else watch it, you'll probably see they're still running ads on your channel. So everybody is used to getting one ad in the beginning, and preferably if it's a skippable ad. All right. Joke. I asked my wife, Jane, if she ever fantasizes about me. And she said, yes, I fantasize about you taking out the trash, dancing, doing the dishes, and mowing the lawn. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and when you're married, guys, you take a lot of honeydew vacations. You guys ever take that honeydew vacation? Honey, do this. Honey, do that. Honey, do this. That's why you know what? Adrian, he's sporting the comedy, guys. In a world that we live in, that's predominantly governed by, what does it, Keith say? Blood leads. It's a lot of gloom and doom, and you watch that black box, all right, and then you be afraid to leave your house because the world is on fire. And it's just what we got to do is, you know, everybody that's in here, you guys know, I right now it's like I'm just like I want to be a streamer. I want to watch all my friends. I ain't got time for that other negativity. All right, now Ron's saying something. We have a re what is that? Referendums in the UK, but the side that loses won't accept results. It leads to all sorts of problems. We have refer referendums. I don't know what that word is in the UK, but the side that loses won't accept the result. Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing here. It leads to all sorts of problems. Yeah, that's a big problem. That's like, how many politicians does it take to change a light bulb? Well, two. One to change it, one to change it back again. That's part of the process, guys. Two wings on the same bird. It's all set up to where it doesn't work. Like the government motto: "If it ain't broke, we'll fix it until it is." That's just how it works, guys. Music and fun, etc. Thank you, Adrian. You should try going on the shorts feed. Yeah, I probably should. Um, I notice you get a lot more views than what I get. I'm just being honest and being truthful when I try to watch my because I watch my YouTube upstairs, and the vertical formatted videos, they get stuck. You got to stop them, and then you press pause, and then press play. Sometimes they won't load. And YouTube Shorts on a watching on a video or next to on a big screen television is next to impossible. Um, but you're right. A lot of people, the format that they're using, they're not watching it horizontally on a phone. Typically, more than likely, they're watching live streams on a phone in this format, and that's what they do is they do this. So yeah, so you pick your poison, I guess. I stayed away from the YouTube Shorts guys for the longest time because you could put a thumbnail up there, and they would take it off, and on your channel you had a little vertical little thing, and I thought, geez, it kind of makes my homepage look kind of silly. But I should have got on that bandwagon a long time ago. But it's a whole different thing, guys. YouTube, the live stream on the vertical format on the short shelf is a great way to get more play, more action. I still have never done it. And Adrian just dropped all you guys' links. So that is wonderful. That is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for that. And Ron retracted his message. Why did he do that? I got stopped. Let's see. Here's Keith. Sure, you have a catalog for the summer. Sure, you. Oh, sure, you have a cantaloupe for the summer. What do you do with it? Send it to John Cougar's Melon Camp. There it is. Yeah, that's good, Keith. Well, you know what? We missed Keith the other day, guys. Keith is Sundays are late, and we're in danger of having to start to go a little bit later. And so we always miss Keith when Big Kahuna 52 Agent K is not in the house because he's my right hand man. His nickname is Lefty, and he wants to be outstanding without standing out. But we're always happy when he's here. I got stopped by a tourist in town. They said, "Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find the nearest boozer?" I said, "You're looking at him." Okay, yeah, that's. You know what, guys? I never drink anything stronger than pop. But then again, pop would drink anything. Any of you guys have this happening? I got two videos, guys, out of my entire catalog. I have a video that has close to 23,000 views on it. It was the eighth video that I did on YouTube. Okay. And it was 7 minutes. It's got 23, it's going to have 23,000 views on it. It gets views every day. Sometimes 2 views a day or 3, 5, could get 7, could get 8, but it just keeps going. And another one, I do have a YouTube short, one of the, probably about the eighth or ninth YouTube short that I uploaded. The next day it had 8,500 views on it, and then it stalled out. And now it just is, it just gets views. So I actually have a YouTube short that's got 3 jokes on it. It gets views. It just keeps getting views. And I have a long form video because everybody pretty much knows that your videos do have a life expectancy, and if they're not getting watched, they just they go dormant. They just die. And they're really looking for something compelling. Something that grips people, something that you know, something that people will click on and watch. Boy, is my hat is all kind of wonky, man. What the hey? I don't want to take my hat off, do I? Jeez, guys. Let's see what we got. We got some new people coming in here. Let's see. Beverly. Okay, Beverly Parker. Maybe your ears are ringing. Guys, we got Beverly Parker is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know you and Gavin and that whole the tribe. Guys, remember it's your vibe that creates your tribe. So whatever you're putting out, people will start picking up what you start putting down. And it's just the vibe. The vibe creates the tribe. So you just got to, Gavin, figure that out, guys. Just got to be you. Boy, this hat is wonky. What the hey? My goodness. Jeez. I could do better than that. Let's see. So, do you have to be monetized to be able to uncheck the mid-roll ads? I'm not monetized, but my videos are full of ads. That's right. I was going to tell you, Ron. I was watching one of your videos, and yeah, I saw there's 3 ads. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Yeah, I was like, geez, Ron's he's got some ads going on. That's a good sign, Ron. Okay. Oh my goodness, I might have to adjust this. What the heck is going on here, man? This is a bit ridiculous. What the heck is going on, man? This is nuts. All right, let's try that. Oh, that's a little better. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. That's going to bother me. I have to delete this video. What the heck? Okay. Yeah. So back to your question there, Ron. So do you have to be monetized to be able to uncheck? Yeah. So yeah, once you get yeah, if you're monetized, and whether or not that even does the trick, like I'm telling everybody, what the heck is going on with this ad? My goodness, jeez. God. Sorry, guys. You just lost 2 eyeballs over that. No, truth really be told, guys. Look. If my default setting is my default on the live stream, okay, is to no mid-roll ads. But after the video gets rendered in this process, it's got the check mark for mid-roll ads. So if I uncheck it and press save, who knows? Truth be told, I'm not watching. I'm not there when other people are watching my videos. Are you guys seeing ads on my videos? Mid-roll ads? You shouldn't. Looks like my head is on sideways. What the heck is going on? Unbelievable, guys. Let's see. LOL, Gavin. That's funny. Okay, what he said. Let's see. Did I miss something up here? Ron? No, this is Keith. Run as long as people don't have to sacrifice or have any pain. Yeah, this is Ron. Ron, as long as people don't have to sacrifice or have pain, they're always in favor of what fits, that they're not willing to suffer. Oh yeah, we need suffering, guys. You know, how else would you learn, man? You need pain. That's good. Pain is a teacher. A guy told me the best place, this is Keith, to look for Tiny Blonde was the self-help section at the bookstore. Okay, yeah. I look at my stats, and the most people are watching my old stuff. The new stuff isn't very popular. Well, like who knows, Ron? It's all a mystery. YouTube is just a mystery. Guys, Just a Quest is in the house with 4 likes. We got 9 eyeballs. We got 18 cats and 18 eyeballs, guys. We can get that likes up a little bit there, can we? I get in trouble for saying that now. We'll see what happens. Bada bing, bada zing. Let's see. YouTube. Oh, Just a Quest. See that? Music and Fun, etc. is on that. Got your link in there. Thanks, Adrian. Okay, I was drunk once and I saw a man, this is Gavin, looking at the engine on his car. And I said to him, "What's wrong, pal?" He said, "Oh, the piston broke." Oh, piston broke. I said, "Yeah, me too." I think, yeah, I like that one. Gavin, he knows a lot of jokes, guys. You guys mad at me because my hat's on? What the heck is going on here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. What am I seeing down here? Somebody's going to get me upset. Now, wait a minute. Now, Paul, yeah, what the furry flying fox now? Not necessary. Paul, yeah, I'll tell you what. He's a sweet guy. Keith, I don't know if you've been over there to visit Paul. He's a sweet guy. He's a great bloke. He's a fantastic bloke, a wonderful bloke, a generous bloke. Not necessary, um, but thank you so kindly for the super chat. Very nice of you. Don't have to do that. But we did get your link in there. That's what we're talking about. These cats from the UK, guys. Hi, Bev. Look at that. He comes in here. He's saying hi to people. Bev is saying hi. We got Paul J in here in Beverly. These guys are from the UK. So this is wonderful. This is nice. We like it. Remember that, guys? No risk, no goodies. How do you guys like the hat? It's on sideways. Paul? Well, I think, you know what, though? Very kind of you, but you don't have to do that. I have enough money to last me the rest of my life. as long as I don't buy anything. It's funny. You know, money's not everything, guys, but I'm gonna tell you, it will keep you in touch with your kids. I've got three at the house, one of each, a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. But my favorite money joke is they say you can't take your money with you when you die, but that's not true. When I die, I'm going to have my liver removed and my money put in. So so we even got 2 likes on that. Can you like that? It's got a heart there. Oh, I guess I hearted it. Boom. I think I did. You guys, Paul. Oh, we got you guys in here now. That's what we're doing. We just did a quick live to tell everybody about Operation Project Plainsight. It's a virtual billboard. You see up there at the top where it says Cory's Comedy Channel. That's a quick link to Keith. Keith is my good friend. Um, there's nothing Keith would not do for me. Nothing I would not do for Keith. We go around and do nothing for each other. But Keith has a video, and it's a silent video, so there's no audio on it. You can just click on it and go to the comment section. You guys can leave your comment on his video, and it's basically it's a billboard. That's all that it is. So it's like you just leave your little business card, and so we're going to be promoting this over the next several weeks, and then we can drive more and more people to that, especially small channels, guys. You know how it is, how hard it can be getting subscribers. So we'll tell everybody, guys, just get your name on that list. And Keith has been getting a lot of action on it. We've been getting a lot of us are in there, and it's just a great way because I keep telling everybody when this thing is gone, all you guys is these little links that Adrian just dropped for you guys' channel. It's not going to be here, but Keith's video will be there, and it'll be down there in the comments too. So do please leave. Go visit right up there at the top in the chat there. That is you can trust that link. I put that there. Hi, Paul and Bev, Julie. You guys are awesome, man. I tell you, Keith, don't I talk good about the people from the UK? And some of you guys were in Monkey Run 82. He's a sweet guy, and I know that Paul is a sweet guy. He's a great bloke. I wasn't sure. People were calling me a bloke, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if I thought it was maybe. Wasn't sure what it meant. Um, I've been hanging out with some of the people in the UK on their live streams, and I'm finding out what some of that stuff means. Bloke is means gentleman. Paul, now you know what? Why? He's guys. You're a witness. This guy's trying to provoke me. Paul, you. It's okay, please. It's okay. It's okay, please, man. It's okay, man. Uh, Paul just gave another. Make me feel bad, guys. I think it was me that called you a good bloke. Yeah, well, some of you guys call me bloke. I use the word mate. What is mate? Is that like buddy or friend? Can we, guys? Can we give? We need everybody. Adrian can music and fun, etc. Drop Paul's link so it's right there, real fresh. Could you do that, or do I need to do that? Everybody that's in here right now, a call to action. CTA. Actually, Paul's doing pretty good. He's kind of grown. He's one of those guys. He's got the gift of gab too. He gets on the train. He rides around the UK, does a little walk and talk. Sweet guy. I don't think he's got a mean bone in his body. And he's coming up fast. If you guys want to watch one of my videos, I had geez, after 9 months I had 36 subscribers. I was devastated. I even saw Gavin got upset a few times, guys. Man, I'll tell you what is wrong with this hat? Let's see if we lose anybody. We got 20 eyeballs in here. All right, let's go here. Leave it like that. Paul, thank you, sir. But seriously, you're too kind there. Thank you. We got there's Paul. That right there, guys. All you have to do, it's quick because it's got HTTP on it with the YouTube, so you know it's trustworthy. It's safe. Anybody watching this on the live stream, you'd like to reward this cat, Paul. That's Paul J. Good guy. Where is Keith's channel, please? It's up at the top, Beverly. Beverly, it's you'll see I've got it pinned up there at the top. It says Cory's Comedy Channel, and then you just click on my little avatar where I'm pointing there, and that's Keith 2150. That's his link, and you'll see his video. And we're getting everybody's name on that, so you can just go if there's somebody there that you don't know. Just go onto their channel and leave a comment, and they're proactive. They will subscribe. So anybody that's in our community, that's one of the things we know about protocol. Like Ron, you guys see this cat right down here? He's on you like a stink on a skunk. He sees a new avatar, bang, he's on it. He will definitely subscribe. I've got a singer, guitar first friend. He's called a bloke called Maddie, and he's got a YouTube channel. So the word bloke is just normal in the U in the England. In England, I would say it's the equivalent of guy. Yeah, guy or man or gentleman. Yeah, I agree. We call them guys. Hey, guys, and that's kind of a universal term that we use for whoever. Guys, look at this. It's fantastic. We love it. Paul, round of applause to you again. You're appreciated so much, but not really not necessary. Okay, I mean it. Uh, I am just a caring person. I like helping people. That's wonderful. See that, guys? You heard it right there, guys. Paul is a nice guy. I found it. Thanks. All right, Beverly, get your name up on there too. So that's what we're doing, guys. We just launched that Operation Project Plain Sight, and it's been here the whole time. We just didn't realize it, but we're having fun with it. Well, now let's take a look at the poll because we're going to keep doing that, guys. By we're going to go different times. We're going to be going live more. We're going to keep driving more people to it. We're going to encourage people to visit it, visit the people that are on the list. It's just basically a list. And you ever get that? You know, you work from a list. We used to buy lists. You could buy a cherry list or a red list or a blue list and a list of names. You ever do cold calling? When we were in network marketing, we'd cold call people. That was never really the best strategy, but it's easy. All you're doing is you just leave a comment. Everybody knows, man. They know how the game is played. Okay, bye, Gavin. So, Gavin heading out. Okay, I found it. Thanks. Okay, I have to go. I'm trying to edit some audio for work, and they need it yesterday. See you soon. Yeah, thanks, Gavin. Okay, bye, Gavin. Let's take a look at the poll, guys. Now look at this. Is this because these are the people in the morning hours? Which do you like better? YouTube 75%, StreamYard 25%. Now I'll tell you what we'll even do, guys. Why not? We'll just do it. Make it more interactive, make it more fun, make it more compelling, make it more interesting. We'll just go here, take a picture. Let's see if we can do it. Boom. Hold on. All right, let's see. Boom. Okay, well, maybe we'll turn it sideways. Yeah, that's good. Here it is. Which do you like better? YouTube, 75%, StreamYard, 25%. You got it. You got it right there, guys. That's the truth, man. So, yeah, who really knows? You know, maybe the morning people. We just try to balance it. We're going to be this next Sunday. I'm not going to say anything about it because I've already dropped some intel, and we're not going to talk. I'm not allowed to talk about it right now. I get in a lot of trouble. But you guys are going to find out soon enough. We'll keep the poll up for a little while. Beverly, okay, she's give a round of applause. Yeah. So you guys over in the UK, it's afternoon for you guys, and Keith, it's morning for him. Keith is in Tennessee, and I want to say it's about 9 in the morning. It's going to be about 2 in the afternoon for people in the UK. And you know what time it is? It's 5:30 in the morning here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. And I'm still awake. My insomnia is so bad I can't even sleep at work. Say, why do you remember that? What was that? That was in a movie. Somebody says there was a scene. He goes, "Why are you sleeping at work? Why don't you sleep at home?" I get paid to sleep at work. Is that funny, guys? Okay, now we're up to 60. I like how I can just leave that thing on there like that. Huh? Oh, Julie. Okay, I missed your little comment there. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Julie Pretty. Cory is going to tell you off, Paul. No, I would never do that. Mate is friend or pal. Yeah, mate. Yeah, okay. I like that, guys. Thanks, mate. 67% now are liking YouTube. Where's Keith's channel? All right, I read that one already. I never on purpose, guys, ever want to miss, no, I never do it deliberately if I do miss a comment or so. But we got all that. So, anyways, that's the whole thing, guys. If you're doing live streams at different times, you're going to pick up different people. And me, I'm in danger right now. You see that? See how light that little archway? That's to go upstairs there. The sun is coming up. All right, that's fine. But this here, the house faces. I want to say it's west, and after 7 o'clock, especially in the summertime, as the days progress and get longer, that light is coming up in here. I put blankets on the windows. I just can't. I can't live stream during the day with this setup here. And anybody knows that really how you get ahead in the game is content is king. I don't know if quality is king, content is king, and whoever uploads the most wins. So I don't deviate from my system. I got my. Any of you guys are out there too? If you just join us, not a sponsor by the way, but the face cam, the Elgato, that's what I use. It's I don't know. My opinion, it's affordable. Not a sponsor, but I wanted to say it was 125, $130, and you just plug. It's easy, man. Um, I was so amazed. I went through a lot, did a lot of research to find something that was going to. Whoa, wait a cotton picking second here. Hold on a mule kicking Mississippi minute. Greetings from South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Super D's in. What is he doing up this early? Danny, I was over there. I got to watch some of your. I always liked My Cool Dog. I got to go over there, and I think I saw the Invisible Man in the woods. You got multiple channels, so I was over there. Danny's a funny guy, guys. If you guys, hey, there's some new cats that are in here. Uh, Danny, Super D, we got new people in here. So anybody, we got to get Dan's link dropped in there. You guys could pick up easy 10, 15 subscribers just from this cat alone. He's very ambitious. He's got multiple channels. He's got a squirrel infestation. Okay, so you get to see a lot of squirrels in the back shed. He's got My Cool Dog. He's got a dog. He's in the comic books, and he's a Bigfoot chaser. He sets traps for Bigfoot. He hunts bear in the woods. I've never hunted bear in the woods. I've went fishing in my shorts, but I never hunted bear in the woods. So Danny he does a review. If you are somebody, if you send him something, he's got a post office box and you want to send him a gift, he will give you a shout out on, I think from his main channel, the Day to Dan blog. He gives shout outs and he's got a lot of people on that roster. So I'm always flattered. He's a riot. He's a squirrely, gets a little wild, but I think he means well. I think he's good spirited. The early bird gets shot and becomes the hunter's dinner. Okay, yeah, what is that emoji? Oh, that's a turkey. That's right. Okay, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. South Carolina, guys. I think it could depend. Did we get his link drop? Danny, you going to drop your link there, guys? Because we got Beverly's in here. We got Julie, Pretty's in here. Gavin on the go just left, but I think you know who he is. And we got Paul J is in the house. And I think that you're looking at the banner there. What does it say? There, Super D's liking that. He's liking that 70% on the YouTube. I know he is. Can we get it? Danny, we need you to drop your link, please. Don't make me go over there and do it myself, okay? Because right now I think that they're all here. Okay, can we get on that, please, Danny? Please. I think it could be depends if you are here when you are live or watching the replay in regards to what viewers prefer. Yeah, I think you're probably right. That's why we're polling it again. We're into polls right now. Um, so you guys, music, fun, etc. Man, this guy. Did we? You know what? You're gonna make me go over there and get your link, Danny? Don't do that to me. Just drop your main channel in there, Super D. You got these cats from these blokes from there it is. Now thank your moderator, Super D. Did you thank him? Show this cat some favor, please. Music and fun, etc. He's working it. He's making it happen. Guys, all you guys from the UK, that's the daily. Look at that, Dan. They even know which channel of yours to drop. See, Danny Staden, that's his moderating channel. Everybody knows that, okay? And he squashes bugs, okay? And if he squashes a bug, he wants to know who squash. He wants to know who squashed it, so he moderates from that channel. But that's not his primary channel. His primary channel is the Daily Dan Blog, along with 10 other channels. So if you could be right there on the edge there of, like, you're like Gavin. He's getting closer. He's almost up to eight. Yeah, I think he's over at about 800. As he keeps get up there, maybe he's only seven away from needing 1,000. And Danny, to the rescue, and put you over the hump real quick. I was at work. Let's see, make sure I don't miss anybody. Ron, when I was at work, there was a guy who used to fall asleep. His head would go down, so his forehead was on the desk. And my boss would go over and slam his fist on the desk. Really? Jeez. Probably shouldn't be sleeping at work. Let's see. Cory, have you seen the movie Hundreds of Beavers? No, I haven't. Well, no, I have not. Is that really a movie? I was over there watching your videos now. I was over there about four of your channels. I know, I think I saw The Invisible Man. The early bird. Yeah, just let us know when do you guys over there in the UK, do you guys are anybody searching for Bigfoot over there? Any Bigfoot hunters over there? Because Danny, if he hears a sighting of Bigfoot, he hops in his truck and he'll go down those old back roads, and it doesn't matter if it's raining. And South Carolina, man, and looking for Bigfoot. You notice that other thing that you have on your what is that channel? I think it's your troll channel if you troll people. But you ever notice that all these little Bigfoot, there's a Bigfoot on the side of the road and he's running through the brush, but it's always kind of like blurry. It's like, what the heck is going on here? Can't we get some cotton picking clear footage of Bigfoot? We still don't know why they call him Bigfoot. He's got 2 feet. All right, it's not 1 foot. He'd be Bigfoot, but he's got 2 feet that he should be called Big Feet. Still haven't figured that out. We're drinking coffee with a water chaser. That would be funny, guys, with the slamming that what Ron said. Okay, Cory, have you? I've read that one. Okay, the early bird catches the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. That's right. I like that. That is true, guys. If you think about that, it makes a lot of sense. The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Thanks, Ron. I just lost five. We lost 5 cats when you said that. You come in here, you're making me look bad telling jokes. Just kidding. Boom. All right. If anybody subs any of my stuff, sub this one on the 27 from 1K. Okay, which one is that? Oh, the Shock Theater Official. Yeah, I tried doing a deep dive. That's one, guys. If you like Dracula, yeah, the Dracula week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's I want to say that Shock Theater Official. You're going to get a lot of haunted houses. You're going to get a lot of. I think I wanted to see them. I saw the band Kiss. They're playing music, a lot of heavy metal, rock and roll, haunted houses, like I said, vampires, that kind of stuff, right? I believe. So if anybody subs, that's the one he wants. 27 from 1,000. Danny, what is it? You know what? I don't know if you're going to, you know what? Now, you don't have any excuse because you haven't been up all night. You probably got a good night's sleep and you're up bright and early, probably having your coffee. I mean, what is it? You said in here the other day that you're on YouTube all the time. That's all you do is YouTube. What motivates you? Is it Bigfoot? Is it really finding Bigfoot? Is it the love that you have for your pets, my cool dog? Is it the passion for comics, or things that are nostalgic? Because I do know that I know where the era that you're from, the cloth that you've been cut from. I know, the black and white stuff, guys, with Dracula and vampires and stuff. It's interesting, man. He's probably one of those guys that like the Twilight Zone. Dixie Cuddles says, "Oh yeah, okay. Let me see. Funniest movie ever. I don't know what that is. Funniest movie ever. All right. I hope that we can trust Super D with his links, right? We think we could trust him." Dixie Cuddles says hi. Okay, you guys are probably both getting ready to go to work. She's got a little reason why she's got a little. I call it lizard. I don't know how to spell Greco. Is that what they call them? Little Greco. I don't know what they're called. But I was expecting one of the ones that a lot of people have them on their neck or whatever, and they get about this size and about the size of a squirrel. He's just a little guy. Dixie Cuddles has a little lizard about that size, maybe about that long. So I got to see him, and so if you guys, you know what, she's into that ASMR stuff, relaxing. She does a good job with that with the fish tank, getting people to relax. Dixie Cuddles, we go back a long way. Boredom. That's what keeps you going is boredom. Okay. We got some chickens in here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a good even. Okay. See, 10, bang, and we got 10 likes, 10 chickens. All right. That's code. That's what keeps you going, Danny, huh? Boredom. Vampires can't be in the sunlight. Well, what do they think lights up the moon? It's the reflected sunlight, isn't it? That is very true. Never thought of it. You know what? I go to the park. They have the little dim lights at the park. It's called Bunker Park. They got Barkin Basin, which is where they take the dogs, and it's got a little red path, and it's really nice at night. You go walking around. I think last night I got bit by a vampire, and I went to the doc. I said, "Doc, I think I got bit by a vampire." He says, "Let me look at it." So he goes here. He handed me a glass of water. He goes, "Here, drink this." And I said, "What? That's gonna help me?" He goes, "No. Let's see if your neck leaks." Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did we lose anybody, guys? Okay, boredom. All right, Danny. That's what keeps you going. Yes, you can trust Danny. Danny's link, Cory. Did you test it? Good point. Good point, Dan. Danny, that link to a 100 boom 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 says it's not available in my country. Do I dare? Do I dare? Guys, you know that people are, you know how people are with links. I mean, that's why when we're on here, unless you're a moderator, the moderator just clicks the three little dots on the side and go off and go to the channel. But if it's a link to something else that's other than YouTube, must be a YouTube video. I don't know. I don't think Dan would do me bad, would he? He razzes me a lot. I've been razzing him. The link works for me, Ron, but I have just changed my IP address to a USA one. Oh, okay, very good. So, well, hopefully that was the goal, guys. Again, if you're just coming in here, we got 14 eyeballs in here, 7 cats. We're promoting Operation Project Plain Sight. You'll see that we have a video pinned up at the top, and that is Keith's video, Big Kahuna 52, Agent K. And we just ask that you go visit that. It's a one short. It's all it is. It's all he's got on his channel is one video. And just go on it, leave a comment on there, and that way people can find your channel because we're going to be promoting it. YouTube, they found Ed Jones. Oh, geez, for 40 years he was my friend. Are you serious? Uh, Unbelievable. Are you serious? Oh, he was your friend? Found Ed Jones. Okay. I had a VPN, but I've let it lapse. Yeah, well, I don't know about, VPNs. Do they work? I don't know. I don't have a VPN. Don't have one. I don't know if they're necessary. Who knows, guys? Well, we've already been on here. We didn't break any records. I don't know what the peak was. I want to say maybe we had 20 eyeballs in here. I use a free VPN. Been using it for a lot of years. All right. You recommend a VPN? which is what is that? It's for to protect your IP address or something like that. I don't know what VPN means, but what does it mean? You know what? I don't even really go on. Once in a while, I mean, I've been looking at cars. It's not my favorite thing I want to be doing, but everybody knows I got a new lease on my old car for another year, but probably going to be getting a new one. Well, hopefully you guys picked up music and fun, etc. We had some people in here from the UK. I hope you picked up a subscriber too. Hopefully we got some more people now that are on the list. Everybody took the survey. Let's go. We're going to end the poll, guys. How about we do this at 1 minute and 15 seconds? We'll give you guys 10 seconds. We got seven cats in here. We're going to give you 10 seconds before we end the poll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. Here it is. So we ended the poll. So you'll see that right there. It's not a lie. 69% YouTube. 69% of the people like it when we stream on YouTube, 30% on StreamYard. So we got to do that vote. We had 10 votes. We'll have to do it again, guys, because you can't trust polls. You can't trust them. I don't know if they're accurate. VPN, isn't that some kind of vape pen? Yeah, vape pen. What is I think it's for it means something. I think that they protect your IP address. You know, I advertised online for many years, and I get a lot of phone calls. What do you think, guys? What we'll do is we'll keep it to 90 minutes. You guys okay with that? Danny's really very chatty in the mornings. Yeah, you're an early riser. Okay. They like YouTube better because we don't have to suffer through the elevator music. No, that was not true because at night it seems as if when we tallied up those votes, they were in favor of the StreamYard with the music. So this is the early crew. This is that's why Danny's really chatty in the morning because he's waking up. He's having his morning cup of coffee. But Keith is one of those guys. He goes to bed early. He's normal, and I think, truth be told, a lot of you guys have normal hours. I have odd hours because I'm an entertainer, and I'm always getting buzzed out, and you just can't come home and go right to sleep. It's a felt head. I just felt it. But it never goes out of style, guys. It looks ridiculous all year round. Thinking about buying it. 12 eyeballs. I like a little bit of music though, and I like with the StreamYard, you can get off of screen. I know a lot of people don't. It doesn't bother me. Just go off and go do their thing. But I uh, I try to be professional as much as I possibly can. But music fun, yes, they protect your IP address, but also means you can watch some things that are not available in your country by switching to a country IP address. Okay, when the video is available. Okay, very nice. So they must have random They sign you a VPN number that you can. I know I've heard of cognito mode. I guess that's you can go into cognito mode and you can search the internet. Is that kind of a VPN? That way your ex-wife or your girlfriend can't go through your history and find out what you're looking at. But you probably shouldn't be looking at those things. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Anybody else got anything to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because we're going to be winding it down. I hope music and fun, etc. You picked up. You got a ways to go. I don't. Whatever it is that continues to keep driving you. Hopefully, that one time you'll punch your golden ticket. We've seen it happen to a lot of people. You just never know when your ship comes in. You never know what the tide will bring. That's the beauty of it. You're only up one upload away from the promised land. You just never know. So Anyways, guys, speak now or forever hold your peace. And we're going to get out of here. Again, for all you guys that are in the chat, if you are going to be watching this on the replay, this chat will not be available immediately following this. And so you'll see a link there to what we were doing today, talking about Operation Project Plain Sight. You'll see a link in the description. I will go ahead and pin that up at the top for you guys. And I just want to thank everybody that consistently shows up. That's all we can do, guys. Keep showing up, keep priming the pump. You know, keep burning the midnight oil, keep uploading. That's what everybody should do. Don't over analyze your analytics. Just keep uploading. And the operative word is the magic word is next. You're only as good as your last upload. Because if you're not uploading, you're not in the game. So if you want to compete, you got to upload. VPN, virtual private network. Okay, see that? Look at this, Keith. Guys, Keith knows everything. I've not had a subject that Keith doesn't know what he's talking about. This guy knows, he knows what it is. VPN is a virtual private network. Thank you for a good live, Cory. Paul, thank you so much. All right. It's mighty kind of you. Is this a good bloke here? And I hope that with some of the newer people that we have, we're night owls. When we go live, it's usually on Sunday, guys. We're going to invite everybody to our Sunday lives. We call them Super Sundays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys are in the UK, I think you're about 8 hours. So if it's 7 o'clock, Ron, I think, gets up at 3 in the morning to be there. But we usually will go for about an hour and a half or so. But I've come to know and like Paul a lot, Paul J. Um, just very kind man. He's a good bloke. And we know bloke means gentleman. And so thank you very kindly. And Keith, look at that. He's sporting the emerald. He's Keith is a supporter. He's been supporting me. And we have if anybody wants to learn more about that, we have you can see down there where it says join. We have we call it the inner circle. It's underground. And it's a lot of nonsense, guys. But there's levels to what we're doing. And we can come up on here. We can be anything we want to be. We can get real silly, especially when we're drinking fake whiskey. We got goofiness. We got characters. What do you say when you don't know what to say? We got a plethora of fun on this channel, a lot of nonsense, and we're all about just having fun. That's always the goal, and that's what we're all about. So we're going to get out of here. Guys, just remember, if I don't see you guys in the future, I'll see you in the pasture. Always tell everybody for that rundown feeling, try jaywalking. And whatever you do, don't trust a skinny chef. I did that once. And the last thing I want to really encourage people is don't ever trust a doctor, a surgeon that has more than 3 band-aids on his finger. Okay, just be safe out there. Be careful, and don't drink and drive. You might hit a speed bump and spill your beer. So don't do that, because that's not funny. We're not kidding around about that. I'm being serious. But we try to we try to have a good time, and we try to keep it light. That's why we don't talk politics. We're not conspiratorial. We're not. We just like to have fun and keep the safe and having a great day. And I don't want to be like the magician from China on too long, because before we go, I just want to say a few words. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Adrian, for your support. Thank you guys, for everybody in the chat. Thanks for the moderators for dropping the link. You guys are awesome. You are appreciated. And Ron's smiling. And you know what? Truth be told, he didn't have to set his alarm, wake up at 3 in the morning. So, and Dan was awake and was very chatty. So that was nice. That was change. That was nice. We like that. All right. So, all right, guys, take care of yourselves, and let you know that this message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Paul, thank you. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.